Hey everyone, welcome to the session of Pandas. Today we will be talking about a special feature of Panda, that is your date time feature. So let's get started and import our Pandas library, and the dataset which we have is a UFO dataset which we'll be working on. So let's import that and let's have a look at our dataset. Okay, so here is our data set about the UFO sightings. Now, in Pandas, when you have this time column, what if you want to analyze your data based on the hour of the time, based on the month, day of the year? So, what will you do then? So, that's where your date time feature of Pandas becomes very handy. So, we'll start by uh, seeing the data types first. So UFO.dtypes. So we can see the time is represented as object. Okay. So in order to do some operation in the time column, we need to convert it into a timestamp. So let's convert this and we'll say UFO, your time column, and we want this as pd dot to date time. Okay, and UFO dot time. All right, let's have a look at our data set now. Now it looks the same, almost the same, but we have some formatting here, as you can see the year, the month, and the day. Okay, now I may tell you this that when I did this conversion to daytime, I didn't tell Pandas about the format of the day or the time series. It automatically detects the formatting. Alright, so what are the benefits of the daytime? Say that you want to know the hour of the sighting, okay? You want to pull out the hour. So let's say UFO dot time dot dt, that is for date time, dot hour. So it generates the respective hours. As you can see, the index 0 has 22, okay, and as you can see it has the hour 20th, the first. So it generates the hour. Let's put our head method in this so that it doesn't occupy the whole screen. Now if you want to pull out the weekday name, okay, so weekday name can be dt dot weekday name. Okay, so it generates the name of the day. Pandas knows that on this date it was a Sunday, on this date it was a Monday. So it generates your name of the day, this feature. Now if you want to know the day of the year, let's say UFO dot time dot dt dot day of year. All right, let's see. So Panda says that the first sighting was 152nd day of the year. The second was 181st day year. Okay, so these are some of the features of date time, and there are many more. You can use them to analyze your data. Now let's say that let's pass a string to this date time context. Okay, let's say pd dot to date time, and we pass our date as 1/1/2000. Okay, so it generates an output of a timestamp. So let's save this timestamp in a variable ts, because we have to make comparison. Now timestamps can be used to make comparisons as well. Now let's take a case that we want all the dates after this date or this timestamp when UFO sightings were made. Okay, so we will pull out our feature of lock, that is location. We want all the rows of this data set when your UFO time column is greater than or equal to the timestamp above. Okay, so let's see. So these are all the cases above this date or after this date. Okay, so Pandas has automatically pulled out this data set for us for above this date. So timestamps becomes very handy to detect or to analyze your data in this way. Okay, so what you can do, you can pull out the maximum date as well. Let's say UFO dot time dot time is the name of a column, and we want to know the maximum value of this. The maximum value is this date, 31st December 2000. Okay, let's see our minimum date, which is 1st 6 1930. Now let's see the difference between them. You can also pull out math in this. Okay, so the maximum minus minimum. Okay, so it pulls out a function of time delta, which has 25,781 days. The difference between your maximum day and the minimum day of sightings is 25,781 days. Okay, so now let me see what else we can do. Let's say that we want to add a column to our existing data set, and this column we want to put it as the name of the year or which year as separately in this data set. So what we'll do is UFO dot time dot dt dot year. So this function pulls out the name of the year and it assigns the value to UFO year. Okay. Now let's look at our data set. So here is our data set. We have an additional column of year, and we have successfully generated the year column. Now let's pull out our let's pull out the number of sightings in each particular year. So we'll say UFO dot year dot value counts. Now this value counts function pulls out the number of observation in each year. Let's see, In the year of 99, there were this much of sightings. In the year of 2000, there were 2635 sightings. Now this index is not sorted. Let's sort our index or the year. So we'll use dot sort index. Okay. So when we sort this index, the year starts from 1930 in ascending order and it goes increasing so on. And here is the corresponding number of sightings. As you can see, there were many less sightings in these years and it got increasing. Now let's plot a graph of this. So for the graph, we need the function of inline. Okay, matplotlib inline, and let's pull out our function again, ufo.time dot value count. Oh, sorry, ufo.year. We have dot value count. Okay, dot sort index. So this was our result, and for plotting you just have to do dot plot. It will generate a plot for all the sightings, and as we can see, we can see a sharp rise in the years between 1990 to 2000. So this was it, guys, for the tutorial of date time. We have many more features in date time, and I'll be posting the link in the below description for you guys to have a look at those date time indexes. And in the meanwhile, if you like the video, please subscribe the channel, and I hope to see you again. Thank you.